An average of 8 crimes are committed every day. That is what the latest police statistics have shown, and that is why members of the Royal Turks and Caicos Police Force are engaging in a zero tolerance campaign on weapons, zero tolerance on illegal immigration, and zero tolerance on crime. The release of repeat criminal offenders from prison, the influx of illegal immigrants, and the economic slump are just some of the contributing factors to the rise in criminal activity. Law enforcement officials from the Royal Turks and Caicos Police Force announced at an afternoon press conference. The categories for which law enforcement officials have seen a rise is aggravated burglaries.
We have seen an increase in criminal activities here in the TCI over the last quarter, which is the first quarter of 2009, over the period of the previous year. During the 1st of January 2008 to the 31st of March 2008, some 400 crimes were reported committed, 139 or 34% were detected, and 66% had remained undetected.
Police also revealed that crimes against women are mounting and that Dominican women are being increasingly targeted for sexual assaults.
We've also had 1 or 2 reports whereby persons caught jidneys, and they've also been abused as well. So what we are doing is putting some measures in place to tackle that problem as well. But we certainly cannot go into any detail as to exactly what we are doing. But what we will encourage persons is that if for any reason they have to take a jidney, please try and get the TC number at least and any sort of description, color, make of vehicle. So at least they will be able to assist us with our investigations moving forward.
More than 30 different types of weapons have been discovered and more than 200 illegal immigrants have been captured during the week-long police operation in Providenciales alone. Superintendent of the Tactical Unit Dave Ryder says there continues to be in-house talks about legislations that will protect residents who want to carry protective devices, although they do not encourage persons to carry weapons as means of protection.
One of the issues that we need to remember, certainly we do remember as a force, is that it's not just the numbers of crimes and the victims of crimes that we concern ourselves with. We also concern ourselves with the wider perception of crime levels, because the number of people who populate Providenciales are obviously concerned. You don't have to be a victim to be worried about crime.
Police officials also said during the afternoon press conference that there will be meetings with various communities on the possibilities of forming more neighborhood watch programs so that residents remain more vigilant.
It's important to know your surroundings at all times. Ensure that while you're at home, your windows and doors are properly not just closed but locked. Too often, we have reports where persons have left their windows ajar, we call it, or the doors are unlocked but closed, and persons manage to get in. At least if they're locked, when persons are trying to break in, you will hear some sound, and possibly you will be able to be alerted in time and turn on your lights and that sort of stuff. We would also encourage persons to put alarms in their homes as well.
Police say if you have any information on crime, any tips on illegal activity, to call them on 946-4259, 999 or 911, or call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-TIPS. Your identity remains confidential. For WIV4 News, I'm Angie Toussaint.